Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Christina, and in today's video, I'm going to be taking you along on a day in the life. My little one woke up with a little bit of cough, so I am putting on some water for tea and taking this time while I wait to clean off my counters. I've been using this everyday cleaner from Truly Free, and I just love it. It is clean and smells good. Taking a peek at my sourdough to see where it is and what I can make with it today. And then I'm just taking some time to set up the table for everyone as they wake up so that they have activities for them to do, cleaning up a few things that didn't get cleaned up the night before as well. And really just trying to set a peaceful atmosphere to start our day off on the right foot as everyone gets up. So I'm just cleaning off this board. I've been keeping this out daily for my 5-year-old just for daily practice with tracing his name in like a low pressure way. I got this from Chock-full of Design. You can find it linked down in the description box. Some other things that I have out are caterpillars. We've just been keeping them where we can observe them. Some nice fresh flowers on the table that I got the other day because they just make me happy. And then I just have out some number practice sheets for my 4 and 5-year-old in case they're interested. And then our ABC, see, hear, do book to just go over letter sounds and just practice for them in a fun and interactive way. And then just their little magazine subscriptions that we have, Ranger Rick Jr. and High Five, for them to be able to just explore some things they might be interested in, kind of just strewing those things for them. And then I have this name puzzle from my 4-year-old, and then this is the DVD extension for my son's economics course, Economics for Everyone. My 16-year-old is doing that and he's really liking it. He has a couple books here that he's reading, some work that I want him to continue on from our Ancient Civilizations unit, and then a magazine for him as well, or a couple magazines for him as well. And then for my 8-year-old, I just have out her Ancient Civilizations as well to pick up where she left off yesterday. And then for my 12-year-old, he has out his language arts book and his Ancient Civilizations and math. So tea water is ready to go. So I'm just making up a cup of tea for my 5-year-old. He's the only one up so far. I love this throat coat because it's just so soothing for them. And then also with a little bit of local honey. And then while that steeps, I'm actually pulling out a couple tinctures for him that I think will be really helpful. Feel Better Fast I usually love, but I'm going to grab Cough Be Gone because he is actively coughing just to help calm that down. And then also some throat spray because he said his throat hurts. And then I'm actually going to give him this immune biotic instead of the Feel Better Fast because it's a little bit more potent. We love these different tinctures from Earthly to really take care of our immune systems naturally and holistically. And so I do have a code linked down below for 20% off any Earthly things. I just tuck this right in my cabinet in my hallway all together so it's easy to grab. I'm just going to open up the curtains and just check out the beautiful morning sun, see if there are any birds out there in the feeders. We love to watch the birds in this window. While we wait for his tea to cool off a little bit, I'm just going to get my little guy settled in here. I need to straighten out this swing.
I was going to sit you here so you can watch for birds to come in while you wait for your tea. Come on. Because I saw one in there earlier.
It looks like it's only one top.
Yeah, it's cold out this morning. That's probably why. Do you see the frost? Is that why you're saying that?
Beautiful.
Cynthia, do you want to set the date or the day and stuff on your board here?
Since it's frost, we don't have frost. Could I do snowy? Because it's not frost.
You might want to just do the cold weather.
I need a blankie. Yeah, Mommy.
Sweetie.
Could you put my blankie on me?
Mm-hmm. So, do you want to work on this problem here?
No.
Do you want to try any of the activities, or do you just want to rest for now?
I just want to rest. Feeder.
I saw some in this feeder because I heard them. And then I came and looked and there was a cardinal in the feeder, and then that flew out, and then a different bird came in. See the bud sprouting on the big tree?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, huh? Did you see a squirrel?
Mm-hmm.
Teaching them the art of noticing and just slowing down is so important to me. So now that I've got him sort of in that mode, I am going to run myself a nice hot bath. I'm coming back in to just check on him. And it turns out that he has fallen back asleep. Such a sweetie pie. He's not feeling well. So I'm happy to see him get some rest. And that also means that I can take a bath before everyone gets up. So while my bath continues to run, I'm just going to clean off my bathroom counter. I do also have the Truly Free bathroom spray, which I'm really loving. So I just got out of the bath and came to peek at him again, and there are some birds in the feeder, but he's missing them because he's sleeping. Hopefully he got to see some before he fell asleep, because it is really cool to watch them so up close. I'm going upstairs to wake up my 16-year-old because my husband just called and said he wanted to bring him with him to shadow him at work today. So he's coming back to pick him up. And my 4-year-old just woke up and she's asking for some tea as well. So I'm putting on some more tea for her. And I am going to start slicing up some of the cinnamon brown sugar sourdough bread I made last night in preparation for today's French toast. I'm loving my new bread knife from Caraway. It cuts through the bread so much easier without squishing it.
You even have a nut out there.
No, Mommy cut herself, remember?
Yeah.
It could have been way worse. There you go. Now you've got your apron on. Yeah, but I did mix it with the cooled off tea. So it should only take a minute or two. And Mommy will test it out for you, okay?
So now that I've got my bread cut up, I'm just going to grab my favorite pan that I like to use to mix up my French toast batter. It's by Caraway. All of my cookware and bakeware is. I love all of the storage and organization that comes built in with the sets. It makes my life so much easier, especially in a small kitchen.
Need 1 cup. Do you know where 1 cup is on here? Good job. All right, so you have to tell me when to stop, okay?
Stop.
Perfect. Nice work, Jules. We're not really gonna measure this one. We're just gonna do like, ooh, some vanilla, yummy. And then, do you want to put some
I love
cinnamon?
the man. I love this one.
Can you put some cinnamon in first?
Yeah.
Just shake it in. Shake, shake, shake. You can do some more. We like cinnamon, right? That's good.
Yeah. Shake, shake on the egg. Shake, shake on the egg.
So last night was not one of those nights where all of the dishes got done and everything got cleaned up in the kitchen, unfortunately. As you saw, I was cleaning the counters when I first woke up, and there are some dishes here that need to be cleaned before I can cook, which is not the end of the world. I do love when everything is cleaned up the night before, but I am not letting it ruin my mood to start my day. My husband just got here to pick up my 16-year-old to take him to shadow him at work, which is perfect timing because that means he'll get to take some French toast to go. He left super early this morning to go to the gym, so I did not get to make him breakfast. So I'm glad he'll get to take some of this with him.
You guys want to put syrup on it? There's no syrup on it.
Do you care how much syrup's on it, Dustin?
Really? Does it nice and warm?
Yeah, super hot. Swimming. In the deep end. That, whose is that, Mom? Mine.
Another thing that I've been using from Truly Free and loving is their fruit and veggie wash. It's crazy how much it gets off of the fruit. And I've always washed my fruit and veggies. I've used different things for them. And I've liked a lot of the different things that I've used, but I love how clean Truly Free is. But look at all of this. Obviously, some of it is just dirt and little seeds from the strawberries, but there's also other stuff on our fruits and veggies that we don't want to be eating. So yeah. How is it? Some tea for my 12-year-old as he starts up his math.
Good job.
Once I have my fruit, specifically berries, washed and dry, I like to put them inside of a mason jar. It just keeps them fresher longer. I just put a paper towel in the bottom, put them in, and then I put a paper towel on top and close it up, and it keeps them much fresher. You can also put like a couple drops of lemon essential oil in the bottom paper towel, and that helps too. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing to my blueberries as I did to my strawberries, and then they'll be all clean and ready for anybody who wants to eat them. And it is finally time for me to eat my breakfast, and I am hungry. I like lots of fruit on mine. And now that I've eaten, I'm making myself a cup of coffee, and I'm gonna go out on the front porch to drink it. But first, I just want to take a peek at my girls who are upstairs. I think they're tap dancing, but I just want to make sure the room's clean, because if not, I would encourage them to do that before I go outside. But it looks like they've cleaned their room and they're just having fun together, which is super sweet. So my little guy and I are gonna hang out on the rocking chairs and listen to the birds chirp and just relax and take a few moments of rest. He's off to play, and now my 4-year-old wants some of my attention in the back, so I'm going to hang out here with her and do my devotion. This is brand new to me, and this is brand new from the Keeping Company. This is Gratitudes and Beatitudes. It's a gratitude journal. It's really interesting and unique. I've never seen one like this before. So you go through like each day of the month, and then you redo it, and you kind of like write things you're thankful for. Like you write down the month on the line, and then you revisit that same page that day of the month every month, and you can just kind of like look back and reflect. And there's also a Bible reading and a prayer. So it's just really simple, but I feel like this is going to be a really beautiful daily practice for me, and I'm really excited about it. I will link the Keeping Company down below if this is something that you think you might enjoy. I feel like it would also make a beautiful gift. I have a second one to gift as well, so I've moved once again out front to do this. There are lots of distractions, and if I don't just roll with it, I could get frustrated. But now my little guy has brought me my sneakers and wants me to take him for a walk. And this is why I like to just stay flexible with our days, because I don't want to look back later and wish I would have said yes to more of the simple things in the moment when they ask me. And there are some times I can't, but there are so many times that I can, and that's just something that I'm trying to lean into more. So now we're doing some post-walk snuggles, and another interruption. My 4-year-old has shut her finger that was just recently badly injured with 7 stitches and a fracture. She's just shut it in the door. What are the chances of that? So definitely, I am sure hurts a lot because it's probably not fully healed. So we are icing and doing some tincture for pain.
Big old, Juliana, big old. I can't see, Mom.
Oh, that was nice, Gia. Some ice and some natural pain cream and pain tincture and some arnica and some TLC from her siblings, and she is off to play again. After their bike ride, I had them go play in the backyard so that I could come inside and get some things done. Sometimes I just love to sit out there and watch them and relax, but since I've spent a lot of time outside, I was ready to come in and get some things done. So I wanted to come back in my room and make my bed. Because I had my 3 youngest sleeping in my bed, it's not something I did when I first woke up. So now that everyone's up and I had a moment, I wanted to get that done. And I am also, I just changed into some jeans that I am trying to see if I'm going to keep from New Flora. And I'm also going through my wantable order to figure out what I'm keeping and what I'm sending back. It's a really cool system where you can put in your size and your style preferences and color preferences and price preferences, and they send you a box for you to try on, and then you just send back what you don't want and you pay for what you keep. And then this was my New Flora order, which I was so excited about. This dress is so precious, but it just fits weird at the top. These overalls I need to get in a medium because these are a small and they're too small. And then these jeans I love, but I need the next size up. The only thing that really fit was this bralette. It's super soft and I can tell I'm going to wear a ton this spring and summer. Everything else I'm going to pop in that bag and return. And I'm putting my wantable things in the wantable bag to return those later today. Everyone's back inside and my 8-year-old is just making some smoothie bowls for everyone. And now we are upstairs and they are putting away their laundry. This is something that I really try to have them do because it's definitely a task that they're capable of. We've really been working on keeping their room neat and just being responsible for those things. My littles have the Betty's zipper bedding just like I do, which makes it so much easier for them to make their beds and keep everything really looking neat. So I also have a link and a code down in the description box if you're interested in trying out Betty's. I'm back downstairs and I'm going to make myself my happy juice, which is energy, probiotics, prebiotics, mentobiotics, mood, motivation, and metabolism. So it is like a powerhouse supplement, 3 supplements in one really. It restores gut health, lowers your cortisol levels. It's so good. The pillars, Bob?
Yeah, and then in our cocoon, they look jiffy, but this one just moved. This one just moved.
They're getting so big, huh? This is why I love leaving things out for them because they discover them on their own. And now I'm getting ready to set up for math lessons one-on-one with my 8-year-old. And so I've also set out their tracing, their doodles and pre-writing for my 4 and 5-year-old so they feel included and they have something to do. This is on the other side. This is the bench, except yours is on this side. Okay, so you're going to start by skip counting by 3s.
I can do it. 3, 6.
We do math from The Good and the Beautiful, the Simply Good and Beautiful math, and we really like it. What letter is that, guys? X.
5, 6, X.
Next thing is you're going to skip count from 25 to 200 by 25. We love doing our lessons outside when the weather allows, and it's really great because the littles can run off and play whenever they are ready, and I can still keep an eye on them and they can be outside, but I can still get lessons done with my 8-year-old. And so there's a really sweet balance between having stuff out for my littles so they feel included, but them also having the freedom to run off when they're ready. All right, so now you're going to take your clock. You are going to show 4:30. So there aren't really any academic have-tos for my 4 and 5-year-olds. I just have stuff out for them as offerings and things to expose them to learning concepts, tracing and writing and phonics and letter recognition and math, science, really a little bit of everything, just to pique their interest and get them interested in learning and to feel included. But nothing is like you have to sit down and do this for a certain amount of time at this age. I really want them to just have a love of learning, and I just want them to have freedom and time to play and use their imaginations
And that is really the priority for me in these younger years. Even my 8-year-old, to me, is still on the cusp between her knowing that she has the responsibility to get some of these academics as part of her day, but also lots of freedom to play and explore.
You're finding things. So you're finding these in the picture and circling them.
Wait, that's 2 of them. Wait a minute.
My younger 3 have run off to play, and I was just relaxing here on the sectional, and my 12-year-old came to do his language arts and reading. My husband called and told me it is time to go pick up my 16-year-old from the job site. My husband will be staying a few hours longer, and my 16-year-old has to get to his actual job.
This is I'm in Angel right now, and I'm short. I'm in it.
All right, you guys, I am back in the car. Dropped my oldest off at work. His second job of the day, which is so funny because it was completely unexpected. And my little ones wanted to hang out at his job, which is a family rec center. And yeah, my grandmother was willing to hang out with them there. So I actually have a little over an hour to run errands on my own. And I'm really excited about that. I ran in the house really quick and took my sourdough out of the fridge to make my sourdough pizza. So I'm gonna run a couple of errands and then, oops, I can't go this way. Probably should pay attention. So I am going to run a couple of errands and then go home and make my pizza so that when it's time for them to come home, we have something to eat. And my husband will be coming home from work, and we will actually do like our read alouds and devotions and things that we didn't get to today together as a family. We will do that stuff at our evening family time, which just happens that way sometimes, and it works out. So I hope you have enjoyed following along with us today. It's really funny because I feel like our most seemingly productive days are like not the days that I end up filming a day in the life. So maybe what the Lord has is for someone to see how unconventional your days can be. I mean, I got my sunburn. You can sit out in the sun with your kids. Yeah, how unconventional your days can be and how peaceful your days can be. You guys, I just did something I never, ever do. Like probably not even once a year. I don't even remember, like it's probably been years. I went and got my nails done. So maybe like once or twice a year I'll go get a pedicure, but I usually do my own nails and my own pedicures because like I have everything at home to do the gel, and like I have the light, and I've just been doing them for years. And I don't like to spend the money on that. Like we all pick and choose, right? What we like to spend our money on. And it's just a place where I save money. I do my own hair, I do my own nails, all that stuff. Well, the other day, my mom, for my birthday, she wanted to do something nice for me. So she took me to get a pedicure, and I was like super thankful. And I got a French manicure, like a French manicure, like not a manicure, like a French pedicure, like the white tip. And I loved it so much. I was like, oh my gosh, because I don't do that myself. I just usually do like a pink or a white or a neutral or something like that, because I like neutral. Because I don't like when it clashes with like things I want to wear. And I was like, I would really love this on my nails. My nails are like super short right now, and I haven't had anything on them in like probably 2 weeks because my gel light broke. And I don't bother using regular nail polish because it never stays. I'm not even kidding. Like the next day it will look horrible. So it's such a waste of time. So I went and I had them do gel. I don't know if you can see it because like won't focus when I'm trying to drive. But I had them do gel because like I said, I don't get any like fake nails or anything like that. But just got like a gel polish, and I asked them for an American. You might know what that is, but if you don't know what that is, it's like a softer version of a French. So where a French is like that really like strong line of white, an American is like, I don't know, I feel like a more modern version. So I don't know if you can see it. It's like subtle. It's just softer. Same thing as a French, but it's just like a more soft white tip. I didn't even know if they'd be able to do it because my nails are so short. I was like, can you even do it, or are my nails too short? And she was so sweet. So I'm so thankful that I got someone like really nice and that did a good job, so I didn't feel like I wasted my money. So I did treat myself because my anniversary is in 2 days. So that's the other thing. So my birthday's in April, my anniversary is in April, and yeah, I just wanted my nails to look nice for my anniversary. I went and did my returns. I returned my Wantable, but it's funny because I put on the jeans from Wantable. I can show you guys. I have on my new Flora top. When I stopped at the house, I changed into jeans and a sweatshirt, back into the sweatshirt, and then in jeans because it got chilly. Even though it's beautiful out, it got like chillier because it's getting, you know, getting close to like 7 o'clock now. Anyways, so I did my returns. I returned my Wantable stuff. I kept just these jeans and that one pair of jean shorts. And then I returned my new Flora order, which was everything other than the bralette, which I'm wearing because it's so comfortable. I was gonna try to keep that one pair of jeans. I wore them around the house for a little bit, tried to sit down. Now, if they were stretch, they would be the perfect jean. And I loved the way they looked because I actually liked the real jean look of them, but they're just too tight on my belt. Like they looked good on, but I'm like, how often am I really gonna wear those if it hurts to sit down? So the ones I have on right now, I love. I did like how those were like a little bit more simple, a little bit more, I don't know, like grown up and subtle, I guess, like less cuts, less distressed. But the search will continue, I guess, for another pair of jeans. So it's been a good day. It's a good day. I got my nails done. Like what? I got my returns done. I got a little bit of sun. By the time my anniversary comes around, it'll be tan instead of red. So it's a good day. I hope you had a good day. If you're watching this early in the day, I hope you have a good day. A lot of things about our day we can choose to let be a good day or not. So there's a reminder for that. There were definitely moments of the day that could have been frustrating or flustered me or sent things in the other direction, but I just didn't let them. And there are days that I let them and then I regret that. So that's my pep talk. I hope you enjoyed this day in the life, guys. I'm gonna go in and make pizza so that when my family comes home, I have food to feed them. Probably gonna put in a grocery order so that tomorrow we have everything that we need. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, my house is a disaster, guys. Like my 12-year-old did the dishes earlier. There's a whole sink full of dishes again. The floors need to be swept. Oh, by the way, here's the jeans. Love them. They're so cute, so comfy. Big fan. Table needs to be cleared. Let's see. Like today was not one of the days we dotted our I's and crossed our T's. This laundry, clean laundry, needs to be handled. It's a mess in here. So I'm going to separate my dough into 2 balls, let it set for 30 minutes. And during that 30 minutes, I'm gonna do like a quick cleanup before my husband and kids get home so that it can just be a peaceful time. So I'm gonna reset, I'm gonna put some music on, and yeah, it's gonna be good. I got my nails done and I got a tan. It's a good day. Okay, so I made a double batch of dough so that I would have 2 pizzas to make, and then also I would have some sandwich bread for tomorrow. So I have my pizza doughs ready to go. They'll have to set for 30 minutes. And I'm just gonna roll up my bread dough, and this can sit anywhere from 30 minutes to a couple of hours. I want it to rise quite a bit anyways. So I just changed into my sweatpants, and while I continue to wait for my dough, I'm just cleaning up a little bit more, and then I'm gonna throw on some broccolini and make my pizzas. I hope you enjoyed following along with our day in the life. Let me know down in the comments below if you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, introduce yourself if you're new here. If you're not already subscribed, I would love if you would stick around. And if you're not already following me over on Instagram, you can follow me there at rooted_homelife. Until next time, stay rooted.